on anybody. He wasn't even there. He was out camping. He left his fucking Subaru. Park behind the goddamn McDonald's.
Give it to you, of course. But yeah, it's still a position of the prosecution that the defense is a bitch. He's a weird-looking sock, and he's got no defense. Prosecution.
You know, my defending bitch boy over here with no legs has a right to see his accuser. Where's the accuser? Let me see it. He ain't here. He ain't present.
His accuser is the people, Your Honor. It's the jurors that have arrived here before you today. That is who represents.
That's not how this works. They're here to judge.
Hey, he can only hold him off for so long.
Big Balls Joe name written all over it. You know, it's in his business. It's his main drive for profiteering. He puts his balls on the general public, Your Honor. It's right there for all to see.
And I present this thing. Make it my turn. Make it my turn. You loudmouth fuck. You hammer hole. I ain't hearing shit.
Or the guy. Look at him.
He asked him a direct question. I was letting the man speak. He's over here looking at me like I'm his fucking father. Oh, he's like, "Whoa, you 6 months late on child support?" I don't give no fuck about no child support. Shit. Let me put this thing up. Let me put this thing up. Let me put this thing up.
What you get when you
let me put this thing up. Let me. You shut the fuck up. You
feet. Relevance.
Relevance.
Well, you said he was jaywalking. The feet is absolutely relevant.
Sleeping bag, sir.
And where do your feet go?
Oh,
I'm in the wrong courtroom. But anyways, the sleep bag's still definitely correct because you're sleeping in there, and there's no way you can rub your balls on somebody if you're sleeping in a sleep bag. It's fucking factual science. It's written in the book. I read it when I was in 6th grade. I wrote a whole report on it.
The prosecution would like to bring to the court this capless pen. It has since been indeed
relevance.
But,
relevance.
While the prosecution he did with that pen. So that's thank you.
He didn't. He just said a whole lot of nothing. All right.
That's what the defense does all the time, Your Honor. I'm just playing the game.
That's just how the game. That's how this goes.
It's ready. I'm ready. Let me put the didgeridoo on the board.
Let's see it.
I got my cock in hand. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Relevance.
It's written in the book. You gonna ignore the book?
There's no relevance.
Gave you life.
There's no relevance here.
He was just being silly. He was just being silly, sleeping in the sleep bag. There's no way he could have had his balls on anybody. He wasn't even there. He was out camping. He left his fucking Subaru. Park behind the goddamn McDonald's.
With a party hat.
Oh shit.
Why is he wearing a party hat?
Why does the party hat have anything to do with this?
It has nothing to do with it.
You're crazy.
We don't need to worry about it. Just pay attention. Do your fucking job. What? Are you a private servant? You're a private servant. Do what I tell you to do.
You got no paper on court. This sports medal won by general abandonment.
Relevance.
You know.
Has nothing to do with balls.
His
has nothing to do with balls. What is balls made of metal? Is that what you're accusing of? Metal balls? Because if he's got balls of steel, why would you even bother trying to put the motherfucker in jail? All right? He's not only gonna live. He's gonna eat the whole. He's gonna mop the fucking floor. Listen, you can put the file in the cake. He's such a good boy. He ain't even gonna try and break out with that goddamn file.
It doesn't make any sense to me, Your Honor, but that's what the prosecution has.
There's nothing else that needs to be said. Nothing else that needs to be said. Nostalgic, right? Are you gonna really say that whether or not it is true that he in fact rubbed his balls on somebody, he's just purely dancing in the youthful nostalgia of his memories? Okay, can you really ignore that? Like, what? This guy's basically a paraplegic. Are you gonna say that this paraplegic has his one last chance to walk on a sidewalk with 2 left feet, and you're not gonna let that happen? Are you even human?
I'm a weird sock-looking thing. I'm not human at all. Thank you.
Yeah, but what about walking with your fucking wheelchair? What about it?
I'm actually
what
not.
About it?
I can't see
what
my
about
feet.
It?
I
what
don't
about
know what
it?
kind of feet that I have.
What about it? What about it? What about it? What about it? What about it?
My last piece of
balls. I don't even know why we're talking about it. Give me something. Come on, Captain. Come on, stir that soup.
Not the best
Come on,
piece of evidence
use
that
your
the
ladle.
prosecution has.
Chop some carrots.
He's eating something suspicious.
What does that have to do with balls?
We think that he intentionally sourced the suspicious material that would give him the extra energy to rub his balls on the public, sir. This was all entirely thought out. It was planned No sense of ability to plead insanity here, Your Honor. This guy's the strategic kind of crazy. Defense thinks he can write shit. He thinks he can write shit. He thinks I won't write shit too.
Free to go. He's a mime. It's not even real. None of it was real. It was all made up in his imagination. In fact, the prosecution has schizophrenia. We're not even real. He needs to go.
The mime. Don't.
Where's the
don't
witness?
misconstrue the card.
You can't even trust mimes. You can't even trust mimes. You can't even trust mimes.
You're crazy.
They talk with their hands. They don't have ears. They have imaginary robes. Even if, okay, here's the thing. If he is a mime, hey,
the guy's guilty. He's guilty. He was evading police. He drank a whole bunch of stuff. He ate weird stuff, and then he ran his balls on people. Like, there's nothing else to be said about it.
The mime,
your witness is
which means,
I'm not a witness.
Which means no, yes you are, because you're the accuser. The prosecution, which you just said was the accuser, you accused him of being a mime. If he is in fact a mime who doesn't do anything real with all of his fake ropes, they weren't real balls. Court adjourned.
I have no other.
He just said it once more. The prosecution represents the public, right? And the public is the accuser. If they're accusing him to be a mime, then they were never real balls to begin with.
So, Your Honor, as a member of the jury, I'd like to
I have no idea what Tyler's saying.
On
And I feel like Dalton's trying really hard, but Tyler
this should be held
is just winning for some reason.
Oh wait, what?
Hell is a what?
A mistrial.
I think Tyler.
Oh,
Defending counsel is not competent.
I'm very sorry about that, sir, but
Which means we
I
won.
don't have that
We
option.
won. We won.
Guilty? Or not?
Yeah, that's right.
Pink,
He's not
purple.
jury, he's the defense. Don't listen to him. Yeah, bro, Your Honor, you know this guy's.
You can't rub your balls on somebody if your armpits are sweaty. It's the law. Okay, his armpits were clearly sweaty that day. He couldn't even pick up his balls. They were so fucking heavy. They were sapped in sweat, just slipping right out of his fingers. He couldn't grab them, put them on somebody if he wanted to. Knew it. I knew it. We won. We won.
It was an accident.
This prosecutor's clearly a fucking bitch. Just look at the way he's standing. He's got fucking canes strapped to his motherfucking wrists because he can't even lift all of that retardation wrapped up in that sweater.
All right. I want order in this courtroom today.
Just let him go. He looks good to me. I wouldn't put that man behind bars.
He looks good to me too. I agree.
Dalton's so far away. Look at that bitch-ass, buck-tooth, wide-nose, fucking no-glass wearing, hair combed over to the right. Fuck you.
I honestly get the feeling that we look the same.
We probably do.
Yeah.
Out of the cuffs.
He was in complete control the whole time.
All right. Court is in session.
Take the fucking finger rings off the motherfucking wrists. Get this chain link the fuck out of here. Cancel the car insurance. He's such a good driver, he doesn't even need it anymore.
You in contempt.
I will fight every inch of that fucking ball bag you call a coin purse. You fucking long hair, fucking no tooth having. You fucking, what, you gonna light a cigar in here? You can't smoke in here, you fucking purple nosed bitch. Why don't you stick that plant up your ass one more time? I saw you do it the first time.
Bug boy, I'm not gonna lie.
He probably had to for some reason.
You have a
We
word?
don't know.
He, child in labor. His child
We
was
don't
in
know.
labor
We'll figure it out.
another
as
one
we
of his
go.
children.
So
It checks out.
you even knew what happened that night?
His leg was severed above the knee. You got to get to the hospital. That sounds
Because
like good enough for
last
28
night-
fucking red lights to me.
My streak.
Yeah,
He had to
I
go.
streak at midnight
He had to
too.
run. Yeah, he had to go.
I fucking jump off skyscrapers like Batman. I use my ball bag.
That
to
is
ride
no
the
reason
safety.
to endanger the public
He had
or
he
the
had
life of
floor
a
it.
child.
He had a floor. it.
His
There's-
child
there's-
in the back
very
seat,
monster.
in the front seat, without a car seat.
If that child was pregnant with another one of his babies, it's okay. Get to the hospital. The nurses were all ready and everything. Call the hospital. There was 15 nurses waiting for that motherfucker.
It was true.
This empty wine bottle was found in the vehicle
That's fine. That's for this water.
next
That's-
to where the child was.
You can't prove there was ever alcohol in there. He got out of the car and
child
started
was
drinking his
also in the
whiskey.
front
You
seat
can't prove he
with
was
no
drinking
car seat.
and driving.
So
The
I
police
remember
planted
you
the
getting that
evidence.
Shit.
It wasn't his
Yeah.
cocaine.
Yeah,
Oh
there was no
shit.
wine bottle
We knew
found
it.
in the car.
Interesting. Prosecution, do you have any words to say?
Yeah. The prosecution rests. We give up. He's clearly innocent.
You're a member of the jury.
Oh.
That's funny because, you know,
that's
like,
called peeping
juicy
Tom. You
evidence
can't just record
for this-
people when they're on their private property.
trial.
Just because you can see it
Yeah.
from the public doesn't
And
mean
that's
you
where
can
the
stick a
energy
camera
drink
through their window.
came from. And
I
it
think
got
you should
admitted
sue.
into evidence.
You should sue the city.
It was
the energy
originally
drink
the
was
wine
planted
bottle.
after the fact.
Yes.
So the prosecutor admitted to planting the evidence? What? That's crazy.
Give me a sec.
Give me, here, just give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second.
Give me my notes back. I'll help. I win every case I've ever been involved in.
Fucking elevator. Okay. What even is this shit?
In his own private residence. With his baby that was pregnant with his
So
baby.
you're saying
That is where we ended up making contact with your client because
What?
the
Breaking and
elevator was
entering?
not functioning.
You guys didn't even knock?
And the
Your
next
client-
thing,
That's
it
crazy.
wasn't even his car. It was a fucking rental.
Did you prove
Yeah,
that he
it
was
doesn't
behind the
matter.
wheel? Is there a camera?
this is true though. It does not matter.
Nobody signed the papers. It was his neighbor.
You pulled
Gerald.
over a rented car.
Gerald
My
rented the
client-
car.
My client
Are you
wasn't
right, Ted?
even on the
I'm good.
scene.
I am for it.
You know what? Call me to the stand.
Get him to the stand.
No.
This is the invitation card. It's him swerving and not maintaining his lane. And
Was that last night or in the
they
morning?
attempted to pull
What
him
time?
over.
What time was this
and
party?
He
when was
fled.
this?
This was after the bachelor party. After he got nice
why
and
would
sauced
his own
up.
homie snitch on him?
They wouldn't do
course.
that. They
The
blood brothers.
officer noticed
Real
him
homies.
failing to maintain lane.
That's not just
And
his
so
own
the
baby
officer
inside his
attempted
baby.
to make a
That's
stop,
also his brother's baby
At
inside his
which
baby.
point, the defendant tried to evade.
You say there's a
And
baby
let-
and a baby?
This is the prosecutor's case. You ask him the fucking weird ass questions. I don't know
Well,
nothing
good
about this
talking if you're
baby
the
inside the
jury.
baby. You don't even know. You don't have a right to wear that wig. You wear that wig with respect. You mind your
Order.
fucking manners.
I will have
You
order
kiss
in
your
my
mama with
court.
that mouth.
Bailiff, I will hold you in contempt.
So
I'll fight that
That'll
bailiff.
allow-
I'm bigger
my
than him
client
anyways.
Was invited.
He's at the store in his own elevator
So he never
with his
even made
baby
it. He
pregnant with
never
his
even made
baby buying ketchup.
Get a little bit more here.
That's not true. You said you made contact in the elevator.
Yeah. So what's going on here?
We initially made
V.
This prosecutor's
In
a
the middle of the
fucking
desert.
bitch, and everything he says is a goddamn lie. And I want to trust
Shut the
anything
fuck
he
up before I
says.
call you
Slay
the
it
N-word.
quick.
I'm gonna
The
call you the N-word.
judge.
I'm gonna call you the N-word.
You won't.
Anyway.
You won't. You won't.
Anyway.
You won't. You won't. Dalton, this whole case could just be thrown away. You don't make meth with chili powder.
All right,
They just lied. It's not real meth.
your rebuttal.
Meth has actually been made medically legal. My client needed that because he stubbed his little toe without his doctor prescribed medication, and we can provide the medication, of course.
I've heard of
Without
this.
his
Legal
doctor
meth.
prescribed medication, his toe could have fucking fallen off for all we know. So he needs that meth, Your Honor.
Does
Thank
he
you.
need a whole suitcase full?
Yes.
I don't believe that the new law has put a limit on the quantity that one is or is not allowed to,
You guys
have
just didn't
in
look
their
at the
meth
prescription
suitcase,
label on
Your
the
Honor.
suitcase.
So,
But a
You're not the
whole
prosecution!
suitcase is excessive. Have you ever done meth, Mr. Barron?
Yeah. All the time.
no, I've absolutely not done meth, but from the defense side, you got to let the prosecution, give his
Yeah, you
Give
got a
speech,
little
Your Honor.
white caterpillar on your lip there too.
being a fucking
Mr.
tyrant. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, honor.
Do not give this man a badge.
albino caterpillar right there.
Next thing you know,
Like, you know
arrested.
a
Black
whole
while
lot about
driving.
this.
Sir Jesse Pinkman's name, the other person's name is spelled with only one S.
It was
Thank you.
supposed to go to Klinkman, not Pinkman.
Yeah, that sounds like Breaking Bad. That's a little weird too.
I'm about to break loose.
Okay,
Here's where I stand. Whether or not Mr. Hamano's Chicken Man Jones himself is or is in fact not a doctor, he is in fact is a doctor, and I've been drinking. All right? So it doesn't matter if he is the Chicken Man or not the Chicken Man. He's still a doctor. Prescribed meth. Santa delivered it. I say let the man go. Do it. I knew it. Run!
What?
Run!
It was an accident.